Good morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. My name is Clown, and today we'll be playing some more City Skylines. So last time we did a great big expansion of downtown, and what we really want to do this episode is to improve the view, because that's a lot of this game, right? Improving your city skyline. Look at that, it's high, but it's not really high enough, so let's get working on it. The way to make this a bit more interesting is to add more leisure and more land value, so that the buildings get level up and get higher. Now, there's a couple of things. Plazas, good services, increase land value, parks as well. This one has access to every single one of the services already, so we just need parks and plazas. So let's take a look at what we've got. We've got some botanical gardens. We've already got 2 of them here, so we don't really need another one. We might want to expand with some parks, and those might be bigger parks. That's no problem at all. Let's try to do something along the lines of a road going down here, about halfway and into here, and we'll make this a residential area. We'll have a big nice park. Let's see, what's the biggest one we've got? I think... oh, this is a nice and big one, and this will stretch across the back row, so we can have some flats 4 tiles wide over here. So let's do it like this. Let's just plonk it down, and this will increase land value along here as well, and we'll make this a nice residential neighborhood. So let's plump down the big flats. There we go. Now this area, strangely, has no building blocks, which is a bit strange. We might want to cure that by building a road straight through it. Just do something like this. I'll make the road go down to here so we can fill in more space. I think that will be nice. So let's plonk down some more residential over here. That's nice and filled up. We might want to customize the park a little bit, because you don't really need to optimize every single bit of space. You might just want to have some paths. So let's take a look at the paths. I think they are under roads now. Where is it? No, this is road. This is road services, by the way, which is not bad to have in your town, because road maintenance will mean that people will be able to travel faster through your town, but it will cost a lot to keep up. We might just plonk it down right here. Oh, look at that. We're a grand city, and now we can build solar power plants, which is really nice, because that will make sure that our ecological footprint is practically zero. We might want to get rid of these coal power plants over here in the near future. Let's plonk down this road maintenance. There we go. And this will cover a lot of ground, and this will keep up the roads. It will make the roads nice and clean. These guys, there they go. And they will make sure that the roads are nice, which will reduce traffic. Because people are moving faster from A to B, so there's less traffic. Now, we haven't really gotten across any traffic jams just yet. If we take a look at traffic, where is it? We don't really have any hotspots, except for here. This is a bit of a hotspot. We might want to alleviate this. This is the university, which is attracting a lot of people, of course. We might want to have these roads over here. There's too many intersections in one place. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to remove these roads. Which is a bit silly, because some of these buildings will disappear, because they have no road to be on. But we can make a park or something. But this will alleviate a lot of traffic, because there's less places to go. They will take another route to get to here, which is nice. As for this area, we said we want a small park over here. So let's take a look. Where is the... park roads? There used to be something for park roads. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, there it is. This is pavement, but we really want a dirt path. A gravel, I think it is. Yeah, gravel path. Look at that. We'll have a path leading to this park over here. And we might want to do something like this as well. I'll just plonk down some trees. Where are they? Oh, they're here as well. So let's make some oak trees. Yeah, let's plonk a couple down. A couple of oak trees. A couple of oak trees over here. And anything else? We might want to have some rocks. Rocks, just a small rock. That's not a small rock at all. That is one giant boulder. Alright. Do we have any small rocks? We have 0 small rocks. Alright, no, that's going to be a bit too big, I guess. Alright. No small rocks. That's a bit of a shame. Let's take a look. What have we got here? This is a flood wall. There's a canal. Oh, we can do some canals later on. That will be really nice. For now, we'll just have to do with a couple of trees. Let's also grab some bushes along the path. There we go. A couple of bushes. Now, this doesn't really qualify as a park, but it does look nice, and that's what's important. You want to have those nice neighborhoods. And trees themselves, and bushes as well, they do contribute to noise pollution. So there will be less noise in this area, which is always good. Now look at that. We've just built this area, and it's already coming to life. This area, let's see, where is it? This area is also empty. We might just want to plonk down a whole lot of trees in here. What's this, by the way? This is a basketball court. That's not... that needs to be next to a road, so we can't really use that. We'll just plonk down some alders. There we go. Nice big trees in the middle of this otherwise empty park. Look at that. Looks a lot nicer already. Alright, as for downtown, I really want to add another policy, because I think we need some high-tech housing in this area. All the people in downtown are going to get higher flats with nice double windows and a lot of technology like solar panels on the roof, which is really good. All these flats will be high-tech flats now. There's a bit of space over here. This is where we removed a couple of these. We might want to reinstate this as residential area. And we might want to do a bit of a park thing over here. But I don't really know how. This is already a max level residential area. So these flats, these will be here forever. And now look at that. That's really high tech. That's looking nice. I mean, this is a residential flat with a helipad. These people are rich. Filthy rich. They even got tennis courts on the roof and a basketball court. That's really nice. Now, and if we look at this skyline, it really is a nice view. If you just zoom in across the skies, that's looking really good. That's what I want from a downtown. Now, I saw there's a bit of a water trouble over here. These people don't have any water. They're just on the edge. Let's just do it like this. There we go. Now, the people who are repairing the roads have access to water. Let's take a look at how we're doing in terms of electricity. We're doing good. All these advanced solar panels, wind turbines are doing their jobs. Water is good. Sewage treatment could be a bit better though. We might want to future-proof this. But there's no space really, because this is where our landline goes right now. We could buy another square, but we might want to wait. I want to buy these 9 squares in total, so we can have a hydro dam across here. We can use water to generate power. But for now, let's just leave it as it is. It's turning night. City's looking alive. We might want to do some more leisure, because there's not enough things for people to do just yet. Fishing tours, jet ski rental, that's all nice and good, but we have a bit of a waste disposal going on here. So we don't really want it there. We might want to save those for a different kind of area. Now, if we do look at leisure in these areas, these are really poor areas. There's nothing for them to do. There's no parks, nothing. This area as well. This is really, really bad. So we might want to just add a couple of plazas, Japanese gardens, all that jazz. So let's plonk one down right here. Let's take a look at the land value. Go up. It's slow. It's not really working at all. Oh, there it goes. A bit of land value. And these people don't really appreciate Japanese gardens, it seems. We might want to do something a bit more drastic. Let's plonk down a nice big park. Look at that. It's a nice big playground for kids. These are all residential areas, so these people have a lot of kids. It's right next to the mall, so you can go in, drop off your kid, come back. Really convenient. Alright, and already we see all the green arrows, the digging and the donging goes on, and people are leveling up like crazy. Now, this bit of lake, we might want to turn this into a pleasure area. So, what if we take a look at leisure and go for fishing tours down this coast? I think that would be nice. This is a fishing pier, and we need to hook this up to a road. So let's plonk it down first. Let's give these people something to do, right? And let's grab a bit of road. We'll have a bit of nice road, and we'll make it come from here, and we'll do something like this. Now it is adjacent to a road, and these people can go and enjoy their fishing tours, which is really nice. We might also want to have some jet ski rental. Where was it? Jet ski rental. That would be really nice. Let's put it on the edge of the cliff. There we go. Is this connected to a road? Yes, that does look a bit odd, doesn't it? You have to go down a rather steep hill. It can't be right. Let's go into here. Let's try to add a path. If we do it like this, will that look any better? No, not really. Not really at all. And they've got no water, of course, except for this. This is a lot of water, but I guess they need some clean water. There we go. Yeah, that will be good. Well, we'll just ignore the fact that this is on a cliff and these people need to jump off to use their jet skis. We'll just ignore it for a bit. There is a terraforming tool, so we could do some terraforming to make this fit. But terraforming as it is now in the game is very expensive, and this might cost us millions to just make this nice and flat. So we'll wait. Alright, so now that we've got a bit of leisure over here, these people can go fishing and jet skiing in the lake. We'll just finish downtown in the meantime. So we've got a lot of demand for industrial or offices, and a lot of demand for commercial as well. So let's make this a nice office district with commercial in the middle. So let's make a bit of a cross. Let's do something like... oh, no, we'll want... is this straight? I guess it isn't. No, this isn't either. It needs to be a bit straight at least. I think... let's just turn it from here to here. I think this... yeah, that's it. Well, it won't snap because of this. Alright, we'll just do it like this. And we'll have a cross like this. Which we'll do. We'll do it in 2 halves. There we go. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. We'll have some commercial in the middle. So let's grab the big commercial buildings and let's do it like this. These people already have water. Yes, electricity. Check. Alright, so we'll make this a nice place for offices and commercial. We'll have one park in the middle. Let's take a look. We might want a... no, not a playground because it's offices. We might want a plaza. Plaza with some trees. I think this is the big one, right? Yeah, we'll have a big one slap bang in the middle. There we go. A nice plaza with trees to relax if you're shopping. You can go sit down. There we go. Look at nice tables. It's on a bit of a slope, but that's fine. It's fine. It's not too bad like the fishing pier or the jet skis. That's really bad. We really need to fix that up, but it's going to take a while because we need a lot of cash. We could take a look at the loans, but we can pay off this loan. That would be good. We can take this 200,000 loan, but I think we're going to be in a bit of money trouble if we take it all for now. We can up the taxes though to 11% on all of these high density zones and offices. This will give us a bit more income, and 11% is really the middle ground. If you're not doing bad but not doing good either, you can turn it up to 11%. If you're doing really good and you've got plazas everywhere, land value is through the roof, then you can have 13% maximum, I believe. But for now, this will do just fine. Let's have a plaza with trees right here to up the land value of this area and the area which we're going to build right here. Now, if we take a look at here, we still need more industry or offices. So There is a gigantic demand for work-related stuff. Oh, I made this into... Right, these are not offices. My bad. This is low-density commercial. That's where I went wrong. Let's fix that right away. I have some more offices. There we go. Because we just want the offices on the outside. There we go. And this is nice. There we go. That's a lot better. As for this area, we might want to do something special with this one, because these offices are already high density from themselves, and I don't think we'll be needing a lot more. So what if we do something like this, all the way to here, all the way to here. This is going to be a bit awkward because we can't really skip one tile. And we'll just put it down here. We'll just have some bushes or something. Or just like this, you know, it's not really too bad to have a bit of grass, I guess. But this is going to be something special. We might want to do... we might want to do a statue of wealth or statue of shopping. We might also want this friendly neighborhood park, but this is an office area, so that doesn't really... a transport tower, that's nice. A mall. We already have the tax office. Observatory, an opera house. That's no good. Expo center and high interest tower. Look at that. This is the perfect office. I don't know for whom it will be the perfect office, but just look at that. That is one swanky office. Right, that's nice. That's really nice. It's a bit out of place, but if this place levels up a bit more, all these buildings will be really high as well. That will be really good. Now, we might want to expand. I say we might. We are going to expand downtown all the way down to here. But we need something to fill it with. For now, we'll just keep adding until this demand stops altogether. But what are we going to do with this little bit? Highest demand is still for commercial zone. So you might want to put the mall somewhere down here. You know what? We're going to place the mall. The Mall of Moderation. There we go. And this does not center in the middle, so we'll just have to do something like this. We'll put it down there. We'll have a road going around it. Let's see. This is good. We'll have a nice wall around it. There is a bit of a... Yeah, that's not really good, is it? No, we'll have to make sure that this goes right behind it, and I think that will connect. It will, actually. It's a bit odd. We'll just do it like this. Yeah, that's nice. It's a bit of a slope, but that's fine. It's already covered with some preset trees. This does look a bit odd, though. I guess we'll have to terraform it. You know, let's just see how expensive it would get if we level this. So let's grab this tool. This is level terrain, and we'll right click on here. So all this terrain will... Landscaping cost goes up really bad. It doesn't really want to level. It's a bit of a shame. We have some soil availability, but it really doesn't want to level. That's really odd. I guess we'll just have to leave it like this. Yeah, I guess we'll have to. So the mall will generate some tourism, which is nice, and we'll just put some really large buildings around it, like this. And you know what? We'll need to fill in this this space behind the mall. Let's have something like... Oh, you know, the opera house would be really good, I guess. But that's really expensive. I don't have the money to build anything like that. Also, a modern art museum or a stadium, that would be really good, but even more expensive. We're not really in any shape or form to build any of it. We could build a casino, but we need some specialization buildings. I don't have any of that. A driving range, that would be really good. Look at that, that's a giant building. Wow. Anything we could place, though? A statue of shopping. Sure, we'll have a statue of shopping and a statue of wealth. We'll place it right here. There's place for another building right in between. I think that will be grand. That will be really nice. Alright. We'll just keep it like this for now. We've got this giant building, which is really out of place now, all of a sudden. Because these buildings, these offices, oh, they are still leveling up. Right, so they are going to get, they're going to get bigger, they're going to get better. We'll just have to wait a couple of years, probably, for this to be nice and big. But I do love this building. It's really good. It looks really nice. We could always move it if we want to. We could place it somewhere else, but I think right in this office center it's really good. Yeah, this is, as many of you have pointed out on the last video, this is a mess. We need to address this sooner rather than later, but I really don't know how to do it right now. We don't really have any room for a roundabout underneath the highway, so for now it will just have to do. As we're starting to develop more and more into this area, we can build the highway before we build the downtown area, and that will be really good. We can expand this outwards as well to go more towards the coast. That would be really good. But for now, this coastal area is a bit of a waste. And we'll just have some very ugly windmills all along, and these sewage plants. We really don't want downtown touching this, but this, the railroad line, we can definitely use this. We can have some railroad traffic coming in or out. And this area, if I'm not mistaken, is very rich in ore. So we might want to have some industry over here and export everything out the door by rails. That would be really good. For now, we don't really want to expand too fast because everything is still evolving, and the first thing that we're going to need is more residential area. So we might want to add on a bit more in this area. Now this living area is very small. It's a very small town. Still hasn't gotten a district or a name actually. You guys can still submit names if you want. I'm just gonna turn this into a bit of a district. Let's do it like this as well. There we go. There's going to be a small fishing town just on the other side of the highway. It still belongs to the same town, but all in all, it might just be its own time. It's called Oriental Hills right now, and it's not even on a hill, which is really strange. So we'll just name it name pending, and you guys can submit your names. Same with this area, which is still name pending. If you know any good names for this this small town residential area, be my guest to name it something. You're all welcome to submit your names. As for hashtag downtown, I think this will do right now. So that's going to be it for this episode, so thank you all for watching. If you did like this episode, you are free to press the like button, it really helps the channel. And if you didn't like this, you can press the dislike button. It's right next to the like button. It doesn't really help the channel, not at all even. It helps us get further and further away from the search results, but at least you're being honest on the internet. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Have a great day.